Modern dating has been so accustomed to digital communication. It's out of control. They feel like they don't have to call you. They feel like they don't have to put in any effort whatsoever to get you on the hook. But we're going to dive into that. I'm April A. Carter, certified expert relationship coach. And let's get started with 10 reasons why men are texting instead of calling. Number one, it is so convenient and it is comfortable. Texting allows these men to communicate with no effort at all. They can be texting you while they're in the bed. They can text you while they're driving. They could just text just to be texting. It's so effortless. And let me tell you, girl, you need to stop falling for it. Sometimes men text you just the simple things and you're getting so excited. And guess what? They texted that same good morning text to another lady and another lady and another lady. They got you on repeat. So do not fall for the text. Let them work a little bit harder to get to know you. Let them have a conversation with you. Force them to have a conversation with you by not responding to those texts. If they're really interested, they'll do that. Number two, busy lifestyle. We know we're all busy, right? Everybody's busy, or some of us are acting busy and we're not even busy. You may just really have a hectic schedule. So before you go jumping out the window and being accusatory, just kind of feel them out and see what's going on. Do not play the guessing game, right? You're too big for that. You're too grown for that. Just ask them straight up. Hey, how's your schedule? Does it not allow you to call me? And that's if you're really interested. If you don't really care, then you wouldn't be on this YouTube, right? But I want you to make sure you are being verbal about your needs. Your needs are super important. And if you do not explain your needs, then guess what? They will never be met, especially by somebody who is only communicating via text. Sometimes having a busy schedule will prevent you from actually being able to have that deep conversation that you want to have. So let your feelings be known. And if he is really interested in you, he will actually make the effort to pick up the phone and call you. Men nowadays, they feel like they don't even have to pick up the phone. All they want to do is send you a good morning text. They want to send you dick pics. They want to send you everything but a conversation, okay? Number three, fear of rejection. Some men feel like it's easier to actually speak to you over text as opposed to having a conversation. Fear of rejection is like something that's really big with men. It's something about their confidence. Their confidence can't handle grown-up conversations. And that depends on the type of men that you're going for. If you want to find real men who are looking for lasting love and commitment, you need to go to april.acarter.com and pick up some of those tools that I have on my website. But I digress. So some men only are texting because they are afraid to actually have grown-up conversations. It actually gives them time to craft their words, because they don't have to actually be on the spot when talking to you. They can actually formulate a lot. No, but you get the gist. Number four, lack of strong interest. He's just not that into you. If somebody was really, really into you, guess what, girl? They will make their feelings known outside of just the text. They will want to spend time with you in a face-to-face environment. They will invite you out for dinner. They will invite you out to a concert. They will invite you out just to have a slice of pizza. They will really be interested in wanting to be in your space and want to get to know you. So if he keeps texting, put that in the back of your mind. Actually, keep it on the forefront. He's just not that into you. And do not allow him to control the narrative. And you set the tone. Speak up for yourself. Let him know, hey, I would love to have a conversation for you. When is the best time for us to chat? That's it. And then you put the ball back in his court. See how it plays out from there. The next thing is going to be avoiding emotional depth. He don't want to get that deep with you. He's not really interested in you, okay? He doesn't want to get that deep with you because he doesn't need a reason. Why? Because you're so gung-ho about the text that he brings. Okay. So I want to make sure that you are actually not only watching out for these red flags, but also doing what you can to stop them in their tracks. Don't just go for the happy-go-lucky conversations via text. Good morning. How was your day? I was thinking about you. All those things that is just not where it needs to be at. All of those things are just fluff for a woman like you, okay? The next thing I want you to know is that men are texting because they have social anxiety, or they might just be shy. Social anxiety, shyness. If that's the case, you need to get him out of your phone. You need to move on, okay? Because as a woman of a particular age, you can't deal with that shyness. It was cute in the 6th grade. It's not cute now. Okay. You need to have a man that can actually express their feelings. You need a man that can actually lead. If he's too shy to have a conversation with you, he's going to have a hard time leading the family. He's going to have a hard time leading you. I'm April A. Carter, certified expert relationship coach, and I help single CEOs and corporate queens live a life of lasting love and commitment with their most compatible partner. So for more information, make sure you go to april.acarter.com. But let's keep this thing going. And number 7 is because he is keeping his options open. He doesn't want to form a bond with you just yet, if at all. If a man is juggling multiple people, seeing multiple women via text or just whatever, he is texting because it's easier to kind of keep everything situated in this one particular area. It's like a portfolio. His phone is a portfolio. He has you over here. He has Shantae over there. He has Maria over there. He has Adina over here. He has y'all in his portfolio, and the phone is his portfolio. Okay, so I want to make sure that you understand that he is only texting because he is keeping his options open, and it's easier to manage multiple conversations without commitment. Coming in at number 8, lack of intentionality. He has no intention of growing a relationship with you. He doesn't. I'm sorry to be the one to break it to you. He's just not that into you, okay? So if he's not serious enough to have a conversation with you about, just little things, what makes you think that he actually wants to take the relationship to the next level? His intentions are being known up front. Instead of trying to look for different reasons why, just look at what it is for face value. It's right in front of your face. Look at it. Don't try to second guess it. Don't come up with reasons. Don't ask your friend. Don't let your friend chime in and trying to kind of steer you down the wrong path. Like, girl, he's probably he has no intention of having a real thoughtful communicative relationship with you. Not at all. He wants to send you a couple of dick pics. He wants to see what's going on. He wants to see where your head is at. That's pretty much it. Okay. And the way you combat some of these text messages, girls, is I'm going to tell you how to do that towards the end of the video. So make sure you stay tuned. Okay. Number 9, he is testing his interest level. He's actually gauging you. He's kind of like, he's trying to see where you at. He wants to see what you're going to go for and what you're not going to go for. He wants to know how much effort he needs to put into this, whatever it is, because it's not a relationship, getting to know you, whatever. He wants to see exactly where you stand. He wants to make sure that you will be right there in his portfolio of phones based on your responses and on the engagement. Okay. He'll be able to figure that out within the next few text messages. So what do you stand for? When you get all those texts, what do you say? Do you stand up for yourself? Listen, girl, I know it's hard. Dating can be so hard in 2025. This digital era has gotten out of control, right? It's like you don't even get a chance to talk to anybody anymore. You can't even build communication. You can't see what they're thinking. It's a lot, right? And number 10, which is something you probably thought about, is he's in a relationship, girl. He's sneak texting. He might be doing it when homegirl is at work. He might be doing it when homegirl is right in the bed next to him. So he is probably sneak texting, okay? He has a woman at home. So I know you know all these things, right? But you wanted to make sure that you weren't going crazy. No, you're not going crazy. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to set this up so that you actually have the upper hand. This is what we're going to do. I want you to set this up, right? And you're not going to do this from the beginning. You're going to do it by text number 2. And if text number 2 is later in the day after you guys meet, let's say you meet at the store, or you meet at a nice restaurant, or wherever you meet the guy at, right? After you get exchange contact information. Oh, side note, don't let his number go in your phone. Your phone is for serious suitors only. Give him a Google Voice number. Give him any type of VoIP number. That's a voice over internet protocol or something. I forgot what the P is, but that's a internet phone number. Give him that, because he does not get to be in your portfolio if he's going to be playing games. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing is, after about the second or third time texting you, make sure that you tell him what your requirements are. Hey, I'm available at XYZ time. And XYZ time for you is going to be 9 p.m. You're going to say, hey, I'm available at 9 p.m. Give me a call at that time. I would love to hear from you. And the reason why you're going to say that is because 9 p.m. is a time when families are together. 9 p.m., 9 p.m., 9 p.m. Okay? If it's on a weekend, you're going to tell him 4 p.m. It's the middle of the day. You're going to find a time when you're available, but a time where most families are usually together, right? They're usually together at 4 p.m. doing family things on a Saturday, or 9 a.m., 10 a.m. doing things with the family, like cleaning up the house or going to church, just whatever. So make sure that you set up a time for him to contact you that is convenient for you, but that may be inconvenient for him if he does have a woman. Okay? Okay? So listen, girl, I know it's hard in these dating and relationship streets, but you have to do your part to make sure that you are vetting these people. So many times I hear stories of, men who had different, women on the side, or men who are just doing the same thing that they did when they actually met the woman. They didn't change anything, but the woman, you, did not actually do your due diligence up front, and now are mad because he's still being the same person that he was when he met you. So I want to make sure you are doing everything that you can do to reach your relationship goals with a strategic plan. I want to make sure that you know that dating is all about you. It's about who you choose, why you choose them, and why you stay in the relationship. You have to choose wisely. So get rid of these text messages. If you're going through your phone right now and you see a bunch of people that have texted you or just keep texting you and continually text you, you have to set up those boundaries. Click here to learn more about boundaries, okay? I did a whole video on it. We're going to go ahead and jump into that video right now. My